Wow. What?
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our off-grid homestead that we are building from scratch, debt-free, here in North Idaho. We're continuing to work on the greenhouse. Let's see if we can get those doors and vents and trim on in this video. So we got to get this door in right here. We've got a vent that goes here. We've got a vent that goes there. We've got doors and vents that go on the other side as well. These are the doors. These are the vents. And then, man, hopefully we've got some sunny days coming up, and we'll see whether or not it's actually warm in here when it's sunny. Can you see this gap right here? It goes all the way up this side and all the way down the other side, plus the other end of the greenhouse as well. So we've got trim that goes up and over that. We got to try to get on to help hold that heat in. Otherwise, it's all just going to escape out the like 2-inch gap. And you see this guy right here? This door? We're going to go put it in now. I'm going to go ahead and unbox all this stuff here and then carry it out to the greenhouse. That way we don't have to carry the boxes there and back. Weather seals and the tracks for the door. Cool. First thing that we have to do is find the middle of the rough opening so we can get our tracks mounted up there. 46.5 inches is the center of our opening. Now we get the track centered here, 2¼ inches up from the bottom, and we screw in the track.
Wow. What?
Whew, that was a hard one to get in there. All right, number 2. We're gonna go ahead and cut out this extra bit right here that's over the door opening. That'll just make it easier for installing the weather stripping and stuff. It could stay until later because it's not blocking the door, but we're gonna take it out now. These are the doors here. They are 4 by 8 foot doors, so it's an 8 by 8 opening, all welded aluminum with a polycarbonate frontier, locking door handles, and all kinds of cool stuff. We'll show you that as we get it installed. These are part of the bracket that holds the rollers on there. So we're gonna go ahead and attach them on there. We're gonna pre-drill first here. They also came with these cool little cars to play with in the greenhouse.
Actually, it looks like a little massage toy.
Oh, that does kind of feel good. It's actually the roller for the door. It goes upside down like that, not like that. So it just pops in here like that. There we go. We're in. The other one pops in. There we go. We're in. This door is ready to install.
Before we mount that door, we actually need to install the stoppers.
One door in. So we got both doors installed and they're centered here, but if you notice, the gap is bigger at the bottom than it is the top, so we need to adjust our rollers to bring the bottom together like the top is together. The way that you adjust these is with the little supplied wrench here. Put the little wrench in here, screw that up. Okay, how's that?
Yeah, really good.
It's there, huh?
Yep. No gap.
Cool. The next thing we need to do is mark where the rollers stop on each side so we can screw in the stops for the doors. Now the door, there it goes, it stops right where it's supposed to. And this one comes over. Oh, it's hitting the ladder. Stops. So now they're kind of locked in there and they can't be moved. So this is the door roller. This adjusts for the thickness of the door. This gets screwed into the post, and then, well, then the door can't swing out this way or swing inward because the roller stops it. This is the locking handle here. We've got this part goes on the inside. This part goes on the outside. This part goes on the inside as well. Let's get the handles installed. All right. After we got this guy attached, and that can lock onto it, we gotta tighten this up with an Allen wrench. These are the handles that are provided to open the doors.
Good boy. Come on. Come. Come on. Come. Good boy. Come on. Tux. Tux. He's not gonna do it.
This is the weather stripping for around the door. 8 feet long. Got to cut it to length. It's just a little tiny bit too long. Probably, we'll see. Let's fit it up there and see. Weather stripping. Oh man, you can hear it. It's like, ooh. Weather stripping is done. Doors are good. There is a space underneath the door, but that is because the ground here on this end of the greenhouse is a little bit low. We're gonna bring that up to the bottom of the door to kind of seal that in. But that'll be later in the spring when that happens. Right now, it's just probably gonna get filled in with snow. Here on the corner of the greenhouse, there's a big gap all along here. That's what this trim is for. It's gonna go on like that and cover up that gap right there. But you notice this thing is straight and this is bent. So we've got to cut slits in it and then bend it around. So we put it all the way down here. We come up here and we look and we see where it starts bending. Mark it right here. And then we'll cut a slit, and at every 8 inches, we're gonna cut a slit in it. We're gonna try it and see if it works. Just getting the bend started, and these ones go on the outside, those go on the inside. There we go. There we go. So we got the bend started. So now as we put it up there, hopefully it'll go on nice and cool looking. All right, let's try it. Look at that, man. Well, we have turned into city folks, I tell you what. Look at this. Oh man, the truck is in the garage. Get out of the way, kitties. What is the truck doing in the garage? Well, we were supposed to get a lot of snow last night, and we thought, hey, you know, we're getting the garage ready to start insulating and sheetrocking and all of that. Why not make a space for it in the garage? But we can't really be city folks if we have motorcycles on the front porch. Before we get to putting the doors on the greenhouse, we got to take a look out here. Oh man. Whew. That's a lot of snow. That's why the truck's in here. So we got to get this plowed to get this all cleaned up here. First, this morning, take a look out over here. There's the tractor. Oh man, there's a lot of snow on her. Get her warmed up. Oh yeah. We got quite a bit of snow here. Not a problem though. Let her warm up. I'll get all the snow cleaned off, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. That was a good amount of snow to have to plow. The sun is coming out. You really can't tell in here because we're still covered in snow. It hasn't slid off yet. But we've got this little guy right here. This is a temperature sensor. And so we're going to actually attach it in here to see if we can monitor the temperature and if it actually is warmer in here when the sun is out than when it's not. Right now, no sun is getting through the snow though, but we'll get this up there and hopefully some of the snow will slide off here today as we're finishing up the gable end trim on this side. There we go. Now later when we go in for lunch, we'll see if it's warmer in here than it is just outdoors. We got the trim all up there yesterday. And you can tell the big difference here. You can see the gap. And so we need to go ahead and get this one covered up here. That way, hopefully, right, it'll stay warmer in here because any warm air that gets into here is just going right out. That big gap up there. It's like a 2-inch gap. That's probably, I don't know, over 40 feet long. So that's a big giant hole up there. I got this door on as well. You already saw that. This one we didn't actually trim out because, well, we're not actually using this door for anything. It doesn't go anywhere. It just happens to be the back side of the greenhouse. But we'll trim this out eventually here and get that going. But we need to get all of this trim up here. Man, it is a beautiful day. Oh, look at that. Look at what it turned into. Let's get it all cut up and ready to put up there. We are all sealed up. Whew. All sealed up. And the sun went away and it started snowing again. I think it stopped snowing now. It's still snowing just a little bit out here. But yeah, check it out, man. We're all sealed up. We just got to put the vents in. We don't need the vents now because obviously it's the middle of winter and it's not going to get too hot in there. But we've got the vents to do, and then the motor assembly, the solar system, battery, all of that kind of stuff still needs to go in here. We'll get to that in a future video. But if you didn't know, we actually have started a brand new YouTube channel. We've got about 6 videos on there now. It's all about the Bible and all that kind of fun stuff. If you're interested in that, there's a video right down here for you to go ahead and check out. Otherwise, we picked out this video up here for you to go ahead and watch next. We hope you guys have a really great day. Keep smiling.